What is up, brawlers? My name is Soy, and as a person who have wasted over 1000 hours of his life playing Brawl Stars, I think I can share a couple of useful tips and tricks that I've picked up along my journey just for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite brawler, which is Bibi. The number one reason why I like her so much is probably because in my head, she looks like this. But more importantly, it is because of her unique mechanics, especially after getting her home run star power. Playing Bibi is like constantly juggling between two forms. The first form is a really fast Bibi that ideally shouldn't hit anything, while the second form is a slightly slower Bibi, but she's ready to take down anyone with her swings of destruction. Think about Coiled Snake Mortis. When Mortis have charged his Coiled Snake, he'll just lie in bushes waiting to ambush his prey. In a sense, the non-charged state is always the lesser one, while with Bibi, even the non-charged state serves a purpose as some sort of a killer mode because she won't do knockback and opponents will stay inside her range. Another thing that is really interesting with Bibi is because she have a delay in her attack that only adapts to her gameplay. Some of you might have heard about this game that are called the Monster Hunter series. I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. That game is really popular in Japan since like forever, but it only gained traction in the Western market pretty recently. One of the reasons is because most stuff in Monster Hunter doesn't immediately happen when you press a button. From animation of your character chugging a potion bottle to waiting for your character trying to generate momentum while lifting their humongous sword or hammer, there are always delay time. Apparently, most Western gamers are not a huge fan of that system, but for me, it's like adding another layer of strategy even to simple actions such as swinging your sword, and I love it. But we're not talking about Monster Hunter, this is about Brawl Stars. To properly use Bibi, you gotta have to plan ahead about what you want to do. You have to commit to your swing even before you reach your opponents. So that would be my first tip. Know when to start your swing, because if you attack when you already reach your opponents, you'll risk passing them by, miss your swing, and look like a total noob. Sadly, there's no real way to measure this because different brawlers with different star powers have different speed. So you'll just have to practice and find your own sweet spot to start your swing so it'll hit when you reach your target. In Bibi versus Bibi interactions, the Bibi who hits first usually wins, but the Bibi who misses first usually lose. So you want to swing first, but you don't want to miss. It's a little bit tricky, but with some practice, you'll get a hang of it. In Brawl Ball, killing your opponents is never the main objective. Scoring goal is. So you simply need to knock your opponents out of the way and don't chase them. Just go back to your main objective of scoring goals. Unless, of course, they are really annoying brawlers like a Tick, a Barley, or a Rico on tight maps. Definitely kill them. Should you decide to go after an opponent, here's my second tip. Make sure that you'll back them into a wall. I see many Bibi players knock an opponent away from her range but then keep chasing that opponent, who will gladly shoot her from out of her range, eventually killing her. So don't make that mistake. If you want to kill someone, make sure you back them up to a wall. If there's no wall, here's my next tip. Keep your interactions short. As we've gone through, killing opponents is never the main objective in Brawl Ball. You just have to move them out of position for a bit so you and your team can score a goal. Bibi's mechanics does exactly this. When facing opponents that you probably won't be able to kill in 3 hits, Most of the time, it's better to just knock them out of the way, then fall back and recharge your home run bar to knock them again. Keep doing that until they give up or move to different lane. Your interaction with the ball shouldn't be drawn out as well. Just pay attention at this couple of clips. You'll see how I score by hitting opponents out of the way. Then I grab the ball and score the goal. Keep in mind that once you have the ball, you are going to lose your speed and ability to knock opponents back once you kick that ball. I have made a video about 5 instant tips in Brawl Ball. In that video, I've explained about instead of dribbling, it might be better to just kick the ball and run towards it while reloading your ammo. That skill becomes even more useful with Bibi because not only ammo, you're also recharging your speed and knockback ability. Bibi doesn't have flashy skills like Primo's kick and jump or Shelly's kick and shoot to score goals. What she can do is tank the ball in with her batting stance star power, rush the ball in with her home run star power, or as we've seen in these few clips, just knock opponents away right in front of their own goal, then score an easy goal. To do that, obviously, you cannot go in while dribbling the ball. Your best bet would be to kick the ball near opponent's goal and run towards it while charging your knockback ability. As soon as you get there, knock everyone away, snatch the ball, and score like a true pro. Be aggressive and go for annoying squishies like the throwers or even sharpshooters like Colt and Rico. By doing that, you'll take away opponents' ability to control the map and give your teammates, even random ones, much more room to move. Stay away from tanks like Frank or Rosa who still have full health, and keep your knockback ready just in case they make a move on you. If they do, knock them back and immediately retreat. Do it multiple times until they're low enough for you to go in and finish the job. Next tips on my list is about her super. Bibi's super is relatively easy to charge, so I'll use it generously. Trying to get extra bounces is no brainer, but I won't push it too hard. If you think you can get decent value with her super, just fire away. You can also afford to be a little fancy with your super kicks, just because using her super on its own doesn't give you that much extra value. So yeah, there's no need to hold on to your super for too long. And basically that's it, guys. Those are the tips that you could follow when you're trying to play Bibi, even with randoms, even with no star powers. Aside from those, knowing how to pick and shoot, how to tank, how to juke the enemies and kick the ball are basic Brawl Ball knowledge. Check out my other videos about those OP stuff. I'll put the links in the video description below. As for you guys who are lucky enough to have both of her star power, as I've said, batting stance helps a lot with tanking goals in, while home run helps so much with Bibi's mobility, which we all know a very important quality in Brawl Ball. Both star power are very useful, but personally, I'm going with home run just because it makes playing Bibi that much more fun. Oh yeah, we also have her gadget, Vitamin Booster. I'll just be honest, it's kinda useful, but it's one of the boring gadgets inside Brawl Stars. I'll see you again next week with another OP video. Be the cool guys and girls who sub and like, ask me anything in the comment, and until the next one, my name is Soy, signing out.